Hello, welcome to the first episode of a new series where I talk about roleplay. Right. So, for those of you who don't know, I run the blog Ask Magala on Tumblr, and I've been doing roleplay for a couple years now. And I wanted to start this series just to teach people how to do roleplay, little tips and tricks here and there to help them get the best out of roleplay, but also to, just have a lot of fun with it. In the end, roleplay is a hobby. It's not something you have to do. It's not an obligation, right? And I really just want to help people out because I've been noticing people who are new to roleplay, but they're not exactly sure what to do, right? And I have tried to explain things before, but I think it's easier just in video format. Okay, so for this first video, I'm going to be talking about trimming posts on Tumblr. Right. So for those of you who roleplay on Tumblr, you might have seen posts where people tell you, please trim your posts. The posts are getting too long, so please trim them. Right. I'm going to show you how to trim posts using vanilla Tumblr. So no XKit, no other add-ons, just Tumblr. Right. This will work on any computer, so whether you're using a PC, a Mac, whatever browser you want to use. I'm using Brave, but it doesn't really matter. They all work the same because we're going to be using Tumblr's own system to trim our posts. Right. So for example, this is a roleplay thread that I've had. And here I'm just responding to my partner and my partner is responding back, so forth, so forth. Same old, just reblogging. Right. Now, if I scroll down, you're going to notice this is a very long post. Like this goes on for quite a while. Right. And for those of you who are on mobile, this is a lot of scrolling. This is a lot of just flicking. Right? And it's tiring and it's annoying. Right? And to be honest with you, one of the reasons why roleplay blogs do not get as many followers as, say, an art blog or an ask blog is because these roleplay posts are way too long. Right? There have been a couple of times where it's like, your posts are just too long and it's slowing down my phone. So it's problematic, and it also just looks kind of messy because it is just a wall of text. Right. So here's how to trim your posts. So go ahead when you reblog. I'm going to show you when you reblog. Right. It's going to go ahead and, normally you would put your response here, right? But here's how to trim your post. So go ahead and you're going to highlight the post you're going to respond to. I know this is my post, but I'm just going to be using this as an example. Go ahead, copy that, and paste it in here. Okay. So now this is somebody else's post. So if I go ahead and respond to it, it's going to look like my own text. So if I type whatever, see, it looks like it's all together. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight the post that you're responding to. And if you notice, this bar comes up. Right. For those of you who post on Tumblr before, you know what this is. It has bold, italics, highlight, whatever it is. Right. What you're going to be using is this, the block quote. So go ahead and click that, and it indents everything in. Right. To respond to this, you're going to press enter. So going down, and enter again to get out of the block quote, and you're going to put your response here. Okay. Now the reason why we put this indent in here is so that we know, oh, this is somebody else's post. This isn't yours, right? So that when you respond here, it looks very neat and clean. Right. Now to actually trim your post, go ahead and scroll all the way up to here. And you're going to see this little red X. Go ahead and click that. And voila. Now this post is now this short. Right? Your response is now going to be much shorter. And it's not going to be so much scrolling for people. Now, if you look right here, I actually went ahead and I did trim the post right here. So this is what it looks like. So my partner's response is right here, indented in. This is my response down here. Much shorter post, right? And it's much easier for people who are on mobile, and it's much easier on the eyes. So I would highly recommend you use that trim method pretty much every single time you either you post, or you can do it like roughly every 3 or 4 posts, depending on how long they are. If you're doing like a role play where it's like whole paragraphs, you might want to do it every single time. Or if you're doing a role play where it's much shorter responses, you might want to do it every 3 or 4 times. It's up to you, and it's up to your partner, of course, and how long you want your posts to be. Right. So I hope you guys I hope you guys found that tutorial useful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, if you have any other questions about how to roleplay on Tumblr, on Discord, or just roleplay in general, please feel free to leave a question down below, and I might make that into a video. There's a lot of things out there that can help role players, especially on Tumblr, since Tumblr is kind of a mess sometimes. But if you, again, if there's any questions that you have about it, feel free to leave a question down below. Right. So thank you for that. Thank you for listening, and if you can please leave a like, comment, subscribe, that would help me a lot. That tells me that people are watching these videos and they found them useful. Great. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.